Have you ever seen an ad, an influencer, or a health professional talk about greens powders? Well, today I'm going to review 6 of the most popular greens powders, taste test each, and provide a review about them all. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Megan Roosevelt, and I'm a registered dietitian, nutritionist, and I love to help people achieve their best health through nutrition, herbs, and wellness. You can subscribe to my channel here and enjoy all the free video content that I provide. Follow along on Instagram or check out my website where I share recipes and nutrition education on my blog, as well as offer nutrition education courses from the Thyroid Balance course, the plant-based program, and more. And I will link everything below for your convenience. I also want to disclose and thank Live It Up for partnering with me on today's video. Sponsors make it possible for me to create video content that is then free for you to watch. So thank you to Live It Up, and I also want to share that my review of each of these greens powders is my own honest opinion and viewpoint as a registered dietitian. I never recommend a product I would not or I am not already enjoying and that I believe that you can benefit from as part of your own health journey. So let's get started. So first, let's discuss what is a greens powder. A greens powder is a dietary supplement that often includes a powdered version of a variety of greens and may also include vitamins, minerals, digestive enzymes, probiotics, and more to support your body's immune system and energy levels. While a greens powder is not an equal or ideal swap for actually eating your green vegetables, it can be a wonderful addition to your diet to add in nutrients to support your optimal health in a way that is easy and accessible. It is also estimated that only 1 out of 10 adults in the US eat enough fruits and vegetables. Therefore, for some, adding in a greens powder can be a great way to fill in nutritional gaps. Before we get to the review, let's talk about a few key ingredients that you may see in a greens powder, such as spirulina, chlorella, wheatgrass, barley grass, spinach, broccoli, and more. And let's dive into the health highlights of each of these. Spirulina and chlorella. These microalgae are nutrient powerhouses offering protein, essential amino acids, and a range of vitamins including B12, D, E, C, and K, plus minerals like iron, calcium, and magnesium. They're also rich in antioxidants, boosting your immune system. Wheatgrass and barley grass. These are gluten-free nutritional gems, and these grasses are loaded with vitamins E, K, and B, minerals such as zinc, magnesium, and potassium, and are full of antioxidants and polyphenols for your health. Spinach is a leafy green rich in vitamins A, C, E, K, and folate, and minerals like zinc, calcium, and magnesium, and spinach is also packed with antioxidants. Broccoli is known for its high levels of vitamin A, C, and K, calcium, potassium, and iron, and this veggie supports your immune system with its antioxidant-rich profile. A greens powder can be a convenient way to consistently benefit from these different types of greens. If learning about the health highlights of different ingredients is interesting to you, make sure to head to my blog where I'm sharing more about the health benefits and health highlights of different ingredients you may find in greens powders. Now let's start reviewing each greens powder. I have 6 popular greens powders I'll be reviewing today. First, let's take a look at Live It Up. Live It Up is an all-natural greens powder for daily health that is made with 20+ natural superfoods as well as organic vegetables. At $1.33 per serving, Live It Up is also free of sugar, stevia, and artificial sweeteners, free from gluten, soy, dairy, and nut-free, made with 20+ natural superfoods, made in a GMP certified facility, third-party certified for safety, contains probiotics and digestive enzymes, contains no synthetic vitamins or minerals added. Rather, the vitamins and minerals are naturally occurring due to the ingredients in the powder. Also, you'll see as the video continues, Live It Up's price point is one of the best values on the market. You can also use the code HGG10 for 10% off your first order of Super Greens. So now it's time for the taste test. I have Live It Up here, and it says just add 1 scoop or 2 teaspoons to juice, water, or your favorite milk. So I love that there's already a scooper inside the bag here. So I'm just gonna add 1 scoop into my cup of water here and mix it together. This is actually mixing quite easily. I can see this is room temperature water, and I can see the greens powder is dissolving really easily in my cup here. Just gonna mix it real well before I take a sip. Time for the taste test. It has a little bit of a sweet smell to it, beautiful rich green color. Oh, that's really good. This does not taste like greens at all. It just has this very light, sweet taste to it. For just adding this powder to water, this is the first time, honestly, that I'm trying this. This tastes really, really good. And it tastes better than I thought it would because it has this rich greens powder and it has all these intense greens. You would think that it would have this really strong green flavor, but it has a really sweet, but not too sweet. I don't like things that are too sweet, but a very nice sweet flavor. So just the powder in the water, this is really good. And you could of course add this into a smoothie and you wouldn't taste it at all. But just by itself with water, this is really, really good. So I like this. This is the first time I'm doing all my taste tests first time so I can give you my honest review of these. And I'm very pleasantly surprised with how great this tastes. At the end of this video, I will also share a chart with all of these greens powders, so at a glance, you can review cost per serving, protein, fiber, labels, and more. Next, let's talk about athletic greens, also known as AG1. AG1 is made with 75 ingredients to deliver comprehensive daily nutrition with ingredients that are carefully sourced for absorption, potency, and nutrient density. At $2.63 per serving, AG1 is vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, no added sugars or artificial sweeteners, contains 7.2 billion CFU probiotics, contains a mushroom complex made with 45 superfood ingredients, and is third-party certified for safety. AG1 does add several synthetic vitamins and minerals into their formula, and I mention this because it is important to be mindful of your overall daily intake of vitamins and minerals from supplements. If you already take a multivitamin supplement and/or singular supplements, it's important to pay attention to how much added vitamins and minerals you are consuming in a day to not exceed the upper limit. AG1 also has one flavor known as pineapple vanilla. And now it's time for the taste test. I have my AG1 and it comes with this fancy, this is like a heavy duty fancy scooper because this is a serving size. One scoop or one heaping tablespoon. So I'm gonna do one scoop here, add it in. This is quite a bit of greens powder. Time to mix it together. I think this greens powder would really benefit from a shaker bottle or a hand mixer. I am getting the powder to dissolve just with my spoon, but it is taking a little bit of effort to make sure there's no clumps. Okay, time for the taste test of AG1. Ooh, right away before I tasted it, I could smell it. It definitely has a sweet smell to it and a sweet taste, but not super sweet. I'm tasting sweetness, I'm tasting all the greens. It's a good balance of the two. It has this very rich greens color. So I do like the taste of this. It's just the powder mixed with water. It's good. Next, let's chat about Amazing Grass. Amazing Grass Greens Blend, the original, combines alkalizing farm fresh greens and wholesome fruits and veggies with nutrient-dense superfoods. At $1.06 per serving, Amazing Grass Greens Blend, the original, is plant-based, non-GMO, no sugar added, gluten-free, kosher, certified organic by CCOF, and Amazing Grass has 10 flavors and versions in the Greens Blend line. Now it's time for the taste test. We have the Amazing Grass Greens Blend, and the serving size is 1 scoop. So again, we have a little scoop in here. I'm gonna add this into my little cup of water. Stir together. Okay, I have mixed my greens powder together. Time for the taste test. This is good. It almost has a little bit of like a peppermint to it, very faint, but also very mild. It's a very mild tasting greens powdered drink. It's not super earthy. This is the original, right? Yeah, the original. So this isn't like tropical blast or anything like that that's gonna have a strong sweet flavor. It's just the original and I like it. Next, let's chat about Garden of Life Perfect Food. Raw Organic Perfect Food is a raw vegan green superfood that is dual certified, meaning that it is both certified USDA organic and non-GMO project verified. It is packed with the energizing power of 40 nutrient-dense, raw, organically grown greens, sprouts, and vegetable juices. At $1.63 per serving, Raw Organic Perfect Food is raw, USDA organic, non-GMO verified, vegan, gluten-free, kosher, soy-free, freshly juiced organic greens, 6 times more juiced grasses than whole leaf powders, made with 40 nutrient-dense greens, sprouts, fruits, and vegetables, and is available in original, apple, and chocolate. Now it's time for the taste test. This is the Garden of Life Perfect Food. It's the original. It says no stevia. Mix 1 level scoop in your favorite juice smoothie or 8 ounces of water, scoop included. Look at this cute little scoop. Okay, I'm gonna do a level scoop here. Add it in, and then mix it together. So I'm just mixing this with my spoon. It is taking a little bit of effort to get rid of all of the clumps. If I was using like a handheld milk frother, I think that would really help evenly blend all the powder because I want a nice smooth drink. I don't want clumps. So I'm just using a spoon right now, which is taking just a little bit of time to dissolve all of the powder. Now it's time for the taste test. That's pretty good. It doesn't have any flavor, so it's not really sweet. It tastes like a greens powder. You can definitely taste all the intense greens, but it's not overpowering or really strong. It tastes like a green juice almost. If you were doing a really heavy greens juice with lots of greens as the base of your juice, that's what it tastes like. So this tastes good. Again, this is just the powder in the water. If you added it to a smoothie, a juice, the sweetness from those other beverages would really overpower any of the green flavor because you can definitely taste all the greens, but this tastes good to me. Next, let's talk about Your Super Green. Your Super has a super green mix which provides your daily dose of immunity, energy, and radiance. Made exclusively from 6 powerful greens, sourced from the most nutrient-dense places on Earth. At 99 cents per serving, Super Green Mix contains no artificial sweeteners or fillers, is gluten-free, plant-based, third-party tested, and made with 6 ingredients: wheatgrass, barley grass, moringa, baobab, spirulina, and chlorella. Super Green Mix has 1 flavor, which is not really a flavor at all because it's not flavored. Now it's time for the taste test of the Your Super Green Superfood Smoothie Powder. This one does not come with a scooper, but it does say the serving size is 2 teaspoons. So I have my 1 teaspoon here, and I'm gonna add in 2 scoops. And then let me grab a spoon to mix this together. Add the lid back on, there we go. This is kind of a light green color to it. Some of the other greens powders have a much darker green. Of course, the ingredients vary in each greens powder, so that's gonna affect the shade of green. But I'm seeing lots of different shades of green today with all my greens powder drink testing. Okay, I have all of the powder mixed in, so I'm going to have a taste test. And this greens powder here has only 6 ingredients. It has no sweetness to it, no added sweetness. That's good. It tastes very similar to some of the other greens powders. None of the greens powders taste so wildly different than the others because, again, they are quite similar with their ingredients. So again, it tastes like a greens powder, has a little earthy flavor to it, not super sweet because there's no sweetness added to it. I think it tastes good just mixed with water, and as I've been saying with all the greens powder, if you mixed it with juice, if you mixed it with a smoothie, the sweetness from those beverages would really work well with this. But just mixed with water, this is a nice, mild tasting greens powder. Last but not least, let's chat about Vibrant Health Green Vibrance. Vibrant Health Greens Vibrance is formulated with probiotics, antioxidants, adaptogens, and ingredients that support immunity. With 25 billion probiotics, the Greens Vibrance formula aims to holistically support the 4 foundational pillars of health: nutrition, circulation, digestion, and immunity. At $1.43 per serving, Vibrant Health Greens Vibrance is soy-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, vegan-friendly, contains 25 billion probiotics from 12 strands per serving, 2,730 milligrams of plant-based micronutrients, 14 types of antioxidants, 6 cereal grass varieties, and is available in original, blueberry lemon, and chocolate coconut. Now it's time for the taste test. So the Green Vibrance says it's 1 scoop per serving, and I love when there's a scooper in here already. So I'm gonna add that into my water. Stir it around. This is dissolving really easily, which is great. So this is the original greens powder. So this particular greens powder does not have any flavor. It smells like a greens powder. I can smell all of those intense greens. Not bad for an original flavor. It's not sweet. It has an earthy flavor because you're having lots of those greens in here, but just for mixed with water, I would drink this and it tastes pretty good. And if you would add this into a smoothie or a juice, then the sweetness from your smoothie or juice would make it taste even better if you're somebody who likes a lot of sweetness. But this just tastes like a plain greens powder and it tastes good. As you can see, each greens powder, while similar in nature, can actually really vary in the number of ingredients, if the powder has added vitamins and minerals, probiotics, digestive enzymes, third-party testing, the price point, and more. In summary, all of these greens powders are great. I'm not here to say that one is the best and the rest are inferior, because they each are great in their own way and do have many overlapping similarities. Because nutrition is not one size fits all, you may be drawn to a certain greens powder over another based on ingredients, the cost, or for personal health reasons. And it's always important to keep in mind that more in a supplement is not always better. It's important to know which ingredients are truly supportive for your own health needs and complement any supplements or medication you currently are taking without any interactions. In terms of taste, some of the greens powders taste good just mixed with water, while others are more palatable when added to a smoothie for the addition of fruits or other ingredients blended together. Now let's take a look at this very detailed comparison chart I have created to really help review these greens powders at a glance. I also have this chart on my blog, which I'll link below, so you can review more thoroughly outside of this video format. For more information about greens powders and for more information on the products I've reviewed in today's video, I've written a blog post which you can read at healthygrocerygirl.com. Again, thank you to Live It Up for partnering with me on today's video. It was really fun and educational to review 6 popular greens powders. If you are interested in adding a greens powder to your routine, I hope you found this video helpful, and I have added a link to learn more about Live It Up and where you can shop Live It Up in the video description box below. You can also use the code HGG10 for 10% off your first order of Super Greens. Thank you so much for watching today's video, for subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!